Shining bright, going hard, living big, like a star. Hey, you're tuned in to Queen TV. Greetings, royals, and welcome back to Queen TV. It has been a minute, and I'm talking a long minute, but I'm going to give y'all some updates on why I've been in quarantine. Yeah, my best friend gave me that title, but why I've been away and secluded since 2019, the end of 2019, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's get right into this episode.
Don't you love me? I'm talking about the ugly me, the me that.
So first of all, we've reached 700 loyal royals. Yes, and I did a poll on Facebook the other day, and I said we're almost at 700. Once we reach 700, would y'all want me to do a freestyle or would y'all want a new video? And I think it was like half and half. And I don't know, maybe 1 point over with the video. So I may do a freestyle because we got a lot of time because of this coronavirus stuff that's happening. So I may end up still doing a freestyle. Send me a beat, drop something in the comments below to a beat that you probably know or a song that's lit right now. And I do a freestyle. But I wanted to update you guys on where I've been, why I've been away, and I don't know, just everything that I've been doing. So at the end of 2019, I felt really busy. You know how people always say, you know, booked and busy, I'm booked and busy. And I felt like I was just moving, just doing a lot of stuff, in a lot of stuff, and not operating at my fullest in any area of my life. I felt like I was just doing stuff like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and it was all great things, but I felt that I wasn't excelling in any area, like just kind of like mediocre, and I'm not the mediocre type chick. So I was like slacking. I was slacking in so many areas. So I put Queen TV to the back. Like, okay, I will get back with Queen TV when I get it. Like, I don't have enough time because I'm doing all of this stuff. In 2020, the first Sunday, my pastor announced that we'll be going on a 21-day fast, and we always do our 21-day fast. So I was excited about kind of the workout part and just me disconnecting from some things. And the sermon series we were in January was Can I Have Your Attention Please, which was the perfect sermon series for me and the perfect time and just the season that I was in, and I needed it. I needed to be separated and disconnected from everything that we was disconnected from. So we were off of social media for 21 days. And if y'all know me, I am a social media junkie. Like, I will be on social media for hours doing absolutely nothing, like wasting my time. And it all came to me during a fast, like, this is where all your time has been going. When you say that you're busy and you don't have enough time to do this and enough time to do that, it's because you're on social media. And granted, a part of my job is to be on social media, so do posting and videos and editing and all of that. However, I was giving too much time and doing unnecessary things, the unproductive things, and I was now able to give God the undivided attention that he deserved. During our fast, we were challenged to pray 3 times a day. We were challenged to do devotionals when we first woke up in the morning at 5:37 a.m. So every morning at 5:37, we were up praying, doing our devos, and no social media at all. So I had enough time to, for real, commune and just be with God for hours, like literally hours. And it reminded me of when I first connected with God. You know, when you first give God your life how sensitive and how careful you are with God. Like, you giving him all of your time, you're praying and you're talking to him, and it's just like that new relationship feeling. Like, and that's what I received when we did this fast this time. It was a totally, and we've done this fast several times, but this time it was so different. The eating part wasn't hard for me. It was just, God, I needed this. I needed to reconnect with you. I needed to disconnect from all of this other stuff and focus and give my attention to you. And I promise you guys that I realized, like, so much. Like, you can't record, or you can't edit, or you can't do a KWEENtv, or you can't do the events that you want to do, because all of this other stuff is taking up your time. And Quita, it is okay to say no. It is okay to not agree to do certain things. Or when people ask you to do stuff, I had to literally stop answering phone calls and stop responding to text messages, because I didn't want to be distracted. I didn't want to affect what God was doing during those 21 days. And even beyond that, it took me a moment to even get back on social media after the fast, because it was just so it was still so fresh, and I wanted to continue in that. He revived me. He challenged me in a lot of areas of my life, like where my time was going. And we cannot tell our Creator, who is the author of time, whether we do have or don't have time or not. He is the creator of time. He will make the sun stand still. He will restore years. So saying I don't have time for this, or I do have time for that, no, go to God and ask him for what you want. Ask him for what you need. Ask him to restore your rest. Ask him to restore your energy, to restore your mind, and he will do it for you. The Bible tells us to ask, seek, and knock. If we go to our God and ask for what we want, and it's in his will, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. But a lot of times we shy away, and we don't go to God and ask. Or we tell our own self, because of doubt or fear or whatever it is, that we can't do something. I kept telling my best friend, like, I just don't have time to do it. I don't have time to do it. But when I asked God for this, I had time. No, it's make a priority list. And what's priority for you? What's priority in your life? And then you will allot time to whatever it is. So I'm just grateful for that time, for this season. The season I'm in right now, just God, he still has my attention, and I don't want to destroy that right now. Because he's been downloading some things. I've been hearing him clearer. I've been listening, and I've been seeking him more for even the smallest things, even some things for, you know, my life group that I lead on Wednesdays with my church. He downloaded a lot of things in my spirit, because I was not distracted, because he had my ear, because all of the noise was turned down, and I was able to give him my full undivided attention. So guys, that's where I've been. And I told y'all in my last video, like, I have a million, well, I don't have a million videos, but I have a lot of videos on my channel. So hopefully those videos have kept y'all while I wasn't posting. And also shout out to my best friend. She has created a natural hair channel. It's called Chasing Textures. She actually did my hair like this. I am not a fan of my natural hair texture. But you know, because I support her, I'm rocking it, and I'm letting her and allowing her to do some things and try some things on my hair. So go subscribe to her YouTube channel. But yeah, that's where I've been. And also, y'all, with this coronavirus, and I'm so glad that I posted during this time, because we are disconnected from so much stuff. We can't go a lot of places. Like, the movies is shut down. NBA is canceled for the season. I was joking earlier when this stuff was happening about, you know, booking these flights, because they was like $19. But you really can't go a lot of places. And I believe this is the world time for God to get our attention, like period. When he has our attention, it's so much that he can do. I believe that God is going to use this time to get a lot of people's attention. And all of this like conspiracies and all of this extra stuff, like now is not the time for that. Now is the time to truly seek God, to truly allow him to get your attention, because he will download some stuff in your spirit, like when the noise is turned down. Like I know the memes and the videos and all of this stuff is funny right now, but for real, during this time, please get connected with God, because it will do wonders for your life. Like he'll show you some people that you need to disconnect from. He will show you some things you need to connect to. And I'm not just talking about people, I'm talking about things in general, like music, disconnecting from secular music, connecting to books and people. Just, it's a lot of things, and it's different for every person. So some of the things that he's given to me, they might not be for you. Hello to the new royals. Welcome to KWEENtv. I do have a website. It is KWEENtv.org. I have merch. This is one of my old shirts. Dear future husband, first of all, dear God. And I just threw it on today, forgetting it was even St. Patrick's Day. I don't even celebrate this stuff, but thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed this update. Get connected to the source, not the resources, but to the source. God is the source of our strength. He's the source of our hope. He's the source of our salvation, and he is real. And I hope that the corona, the flu, whatever disease or virus that's happening or taking place does not allow you to be so fearful, so afraid, or doubt who God is and what he can do, because he has everything under control. Like the world right now is probably all over the place and out of control, but God, he has everything in control. It's us who don't understand, and that's why the word of God says to lean not on your own understanding, in all our ways acknowledge him. So we're not leaning on our own understanding, what we see and what we think is going on, or what we think is going to happen. If we stay connected to the source, he got us. So thank y'all for tuning in. As always, I love you. Christ most definitely love you. Do not be afraid. Joshua 1:9. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. So whether you're in the house, try not to go outside. But if you do go outside, know he with you. But as always, I love you. Christ most definitely love you. So kingdom women and men effortlessly embrace your nobility. See ya.